because if we do not all fight on what's going on in this country, we are going to go down in flames.
That's Susan Yafy. She's one of many Democratic voters here in Florida's District 87, hoping to flip the state house seat from red to blue. President Donald Trump won this district in 2024 by 11 points.
If it were to flip to blue, what would you make of that?
I'd be a little surprised.
The president's Palm Beach, Florida home, Mar-a-Lago, is located in this district. So he's one of the 180,000 or so residents who can vote in this special election. In fact, Palm Beach County records show Trump did vote, and he voted by mail.
Are you kidding me? I had no idea. Voting by mail to me is terrible, unless you have a disability.
So do you think President Trump shouldn't have voted by mail?
Correct. I think he shouldn't have. If he's against something, why are you doing it?
Trump has long railed against mail-in voting, claiming without evidence it's a significant source of election fraud.
We don't want to have mail-in ballots where they're mailed in from all parts of the place. Mail-in ballots are crooked as hell.
Just yesterday, he claimed that, quote, mail-in voting means mail-in cheating.
It's just another example of his hypocrisy. What can I say? And he is working to make it harder and harder for people to vote. I just am appalled.
I don't care how he votes. He's voting. That's great. And so we got to get it done.
And what do you think about the fact that he voted by mail?
Well, hypocrisy comes to mind.
Trump endorsed Republican John Maples in this race. He's facing off against Democrat Emily Gregory, a business owner and first-time candidate. Candidates have made affordability the key issue, but there's also the Trump factor.
How important is Donald Trump's endorsement of John Maples to you?
Fabulous. Anything Donald does, I do.
If the Democrats do flip this seat, it will only add to a string of victories across the country. Since the start of Trump's term, Democrats have flipped more than 20 state legislative seats.
What do you think it would mean if the Democrats are able to flip this district from red to blue?
Oh my gosh, would that be heaven? I think that the message would be loud and clear that everything about this administration is appalling, and even his neighbors believe that.
And Phil, just getting back to the president's mail-in ballot, we asked the White House for comment on this. They issued a statement to CNN saying, as everyone knows, the president is a resident of Palm Beach and participates in Florida elections, but he obviously primarily lives at the White House in Washington, D.C., and they went on to call this a non-story. Phil?
Randy K. for us. Great reporting as always, my friend. Thanks so much. My panel joins me now. TW, the president's back in Mar-a-Lago a lot. So, he's not only in Washington, D.C. Mm-hmm. I think the thing I always get stuck on with the mail-in balloting is, one, Florida Republicans do not want to cancel mail-in ballots. VBM was the Florida Republican strong suit for a long time. But two, that Trump keeps voting by mail. Why?
Because he lives at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
He's at Mar-a-Lago more than he's at the White House.
He's at Mar-a-Lago a lot, but I think as this war has taught you, things change, and the plans have to change. And Donald Trump can't just jump in his car and drive over to a local polling booth. There's a lot of stuff that happens with it.
So
I agree. Hold on a second.
Are you saying that sometimes it's hard to get to the polling place in person, and therefore voting by mail is actually makes it
if you're
easier
the commander-in-chief, that's why we give. By the way, that's why there's carve-outs for the military. That's why there's carve-outs for people who are out of town or doing certain travel. They're in the SAVE Act. There are carve-outs for people.